Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Minecraft Discussions here on the channel, or we could just call it Discussions. I might just change the video, this thing itself to just Discussion, because with our upcoming change to with the ongoing change to not only the channel in terms of its name and content, but with the soon inclusion of Call of Duty content. That being said, we actually probably have Call of Duty gameplay in the background of this video right here. I am planning on probably changing some of my titles, like in this one particularly, to just Discussion. Or we could have 3 separate discussion-themed things, like a Minecraft, a Call of Duty, or a Fortnite discussion. It's either way doesn't matter to me. But today we are just going to be talking about my channel name and why it did change. Because although most people are on board with it, there are a few people questioning why it did change and what made this occurrence even happen. So to tell you guys the story of why I made the change, I have to also explain to you the origin of my original name, The Minecraft Pro. So, way back 2.5 years ago, about at this point, maybe even 3 years, because this is November, I created my channel on I started my channel on November something. It does say 2012 something else. Ignore that date. Just focus on when the first video released, which was in November of 2015, 2016. Anyway. Back then, whenever I came up with the channel name, I was trying to think of something that had to do with Minecraft, that had Minecraft in the name, but I didn't want to have anything go too crazy over the top with it, so I didn't exactly know. I didn't want to copy anyone else, essentially. So over the week, I think it took me like a week to think of the name, and yeah, at this point in time, looking back on it, I probably could have done better than the Minecraft Pro, but what came to my mind, the reason why I said Pro was because at the time I was so invested in modded Minecraft. The current mods that existed back then, Twilight Forest, Ore Spawn, Mutant Creatures, Superheroes Unlimited, all those mods back in 1.7.10, I knew so much like the back of my hand. I was just like, yes, I know everything there is to know about Minecraft. And in vanilla Minecraft too. This is before really even 1.8 was a thing. So I knew, I mean, it was around the time 1.8 started becoming a thing, but I knew everything in 1.8 as well. So I was like, I know everything about Minecraft, so what word goes with, like, knowing everything about the game that you play? So I went with Pro. So, and then the at the beginning, just because I wanted to have that, like, the Minecraft Pro, or the Minecraft Pro, not just Minecraft Pro. And of course, I did what I did with my channel name. This time, I typed in the search results on YouTube. The only thing that came up was one other person. I think he had, like, 32 subscribers or something, but it said, I think it said the Minecraft Pro, or just Minecraft Pro, or something like that. But, again, at the time I was just starting out, I didn't really think that it would be that detrimental for me to take someone else's name that wasn't really that popular. So I decided to do it, and, well, here I am now with almost 3,000 subscribers, changing my name. And when I say almost 3,000, it's because YouTube now has rounded me up to say that I have 3,000 subscribers. So if you guys are questioning why it says that, if you're like, did he automatically hit 3,000 subs something? If you guys are subbed to my channel, you know what my sub count is. It's not 3,000 yet. It will be soon. But aside from that note, that's really why I chose the Minecraft Pro. And of course, I have had run-ins in the past where people are like, oh, you say you're the Minecraft Pro, but you don't know this type of deal. And that never bothered me. That just kind of is what you expect with a name such as the Minecraft Pro. I mean, come on, it kind of, essentially it's going to rub someone the wrong way. With saying, oh, he thinks he's the pro of everything, yeah. But that's what moves us on to our topic now. The reason why I changed my name. So, I changed my name because, well, as you guys know, I'm doing Fortnite streams all this week. We're not going to talk about the one that happened yesterday because that was a flop. But, oh, also, just quick side mention, if you didn't see my video earlier today, I'm using OBS now. I'm not using XSplit anymore. So, if anything seems different, or if I sound different, or if the quality sounds different, or looks different, that is why. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. So, I decided that I wanted to change my name solely because I was going to stream Fortnite all this week, and I was like, if I start streaming Fortnite and racking in some more viewers, they might not be willing to subscribe or watch my content because they'll just be like, oh, he's not a Fortnite person, he's just a Minecraft person doing just Fortnite on the side. Which currently is still the case, but I want to make it more of a blend these days. As you guys know, I want to try to incorporate Call of Duty videos also. I have done some Black Ops 3 modded videos in the past. I think I did like 2 or 3. I did one for my 1,000th subscriber special. I know I did that. I did that Taco Bell Zombies map. That was hilarious. But they're still on the channel. They're just not in the playlist or anything. But I might have to go and round them up if I want to actually do playlists. Or I'll just keep them in limbo on my channel, popping up whenever they feel like it. shout out to anyone who can go and find one of those videos and comment in it for me, so I just have a more recent link of it if I do decide to do it. But you don't have to if you don't want to. I digress, though. So I wanted to change my name because of Fortnite and Call of Duty as well. So then that brings us to the topic, well, why did you change your name to what you changed it to? Well, let me tell you guys, I have to first shout out to a few of my friends for helping me. First off, Eric, Talking Game, if you know, I've recorded with him in the past. He helped me a lot with coming up with the name ideas. A few of my other friends did as well. I'm not going to obviously shout out their names for obvious reasons, but they know who they are if they're watching this video, so I greatly appreciate all of you. But yeah, whenever we were thinking of the name, I have to say the final choice in the name, I'll say right now, like, I came up with the full name. It's just the inspiration of another name came up. So one of my friends in my Discord was actually telling me that they like giving me name suggestions. And one of the names she said was like the Tower something. She said Tower in the name. Whenever she said Tower, I liked the concept of it because I immediately thought Tower Defense, like the video game Tower Defense. But then I was like, no, that's stupid. Why would I call myself Tower Defense? So I thought about it, and I was like, what is another word for a tower or something strong? And then I thought about it for a minute, and I already wanted to incorporate the name Ultra into my own name. That was one of my own like words that I had on the list that I was trying to combine with other words. So I was like, I like Ultra, so what's another word for tower that can go with Ultra? And then I thought unit. Like a unit, a strong unit. So I was like, Ultra Unit, but that just sounds like that it stops there. I have to keep going. So I was like, Ultra Unit 17. Yes. And I pitched the name to my friends, and most of them were on board with it. One wasn't so much on board with it, but again, you can't please everyone. And I was like, right now, I like this name, but I had one more obstacle to overcome. I typed it into the search results on YouTube, and don't you know, there was an Ultra Unit, but with 3 subscribers. So I was like, I got this. I thought, that person's not going to mind if I just tweak their name and take it under my own wing for a test run. And of course, you guys know the rest of the story. I changed my name, and then all of you kind of commented and was like, hey, you changed the name, nice job. But of course, like I said, the reason why I made this whole video is because I wanted to explain to the people that either didn't realize I changed my name, or I'm going to try to make the title of this video a bit clickbaity, just so people kind of come and notice this, because I did notice a few people commenting I've never seen in my comment section before, they only have commented once before, and I kind of like the idea that my name change has brought out some of my community that have maybe been, what's it called, ninja viewers or whatever, the ones that like don't comment but just watch the videos. I like that it brought out a little bit more of my community stating like, hey, you changed his name, what is this? But I'm really happy with the name change. It is going to take me a minute to get used to it, because of course I'm used to this being called the Minecraft Pro. Now, if you guys are worried about search results and whatnot, now I have to say this one thing that did happen to one of my friends. She said, she was also the one that helped me think of the name, but she said whenever I changed my name, it unsubbed her for some reason. Now, I haven't seen anyone else say anything about it yet, so I'm not entirely sure what that might have just been an isolated issue with YouTube's end or something. But I mean, if you're still receiving my videos, if you still see your sub to me, then there you are. You might want to check to see if the bell notification thing is still checked. If you had the bell checked before, check that just to make sure everything's working. And I said on my video earlier, the only issue that's come across me changing my name, because I changed it in Minecraft as well, if you guys didn't know, is when I created all the worlds that I did in Minecraft, my preset worlds, like for my Coliseum, my battles there, any of the worlds that involved me like copying and pasting the same world file over and over again, I had the name of the Destroyer 1717, as you guys know. The world isn't recognizing my new name, so it's kind of like, ooh, we're not going to let you do commands. So now to do commands, I have to open the world to a LAN world, and then turn cheats on, just so I can do commands with my new name. That's not much of a big deal, but I mean, it's just the thing. What else about my name do I need to answer? I answered, oh, I should explain why 17 is in the name. I didn't do that. So 17, other than Android 17 from Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball GT, whichever you associate with, other than him, he was always one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Z. And now that he's in Dragon Ball Super also, hashtag spoilers if you didn't get to that point yet, he is in Dragon Ball Super as well. He's an awesome character. So that's one of the reasons. Second reason, 17 is my favorite number in all time. I don't know why I like the number so much. I do. It's just always been my favorite number. And third reason, it's one of my luckiest numbers. Every time 17 appears on something that involves luck or gambling or whatever, it works. That's all I can really say about it, is it works. 17 is an amazing number, and that's why I put it into my title. Now, I know a few people gave me the kind of notion that, like, that's a bad idea to have numbers in your name because then it makes you look like you're not the original, blah, blah, blah. But when you look in the search results and you're the only person with that name, there is kind of no big deal with originality because you are the original. Now, at least in the public's eye. If there's one more thing, if you guys are worried about searching my name on YouTube, if you're like, I'm not subscribed or I am subbed to him, but I normally just like searching the name on YouTube. If you still type the Destroyer 1717 or the Minecraft Pro on Google or YouTube, I believe my stuff will still come up, only because I was testing it when I was like messing around with my channel and that stuff popped up. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure, besides it was tagged in those titles, so it should still come up. If you type Ultra Unit 17, I don't believe things will start coming up yet. I think it'll take a while for YouTube's algorithm to realize that the name has changed and needs to start doing that. So right now, if you really have to rely on the old name, that's fine. I mean, you guys would probably be used to that anyway. Now, if you're wondering what to call me, as you guys know, there's always been the Minecraft Pro. Do we call him the Minecraft Pro? Do we just call him Pro? Guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, just call me Austin. I mean, my intro is, hey guys, Austin here. So, I mean, you might as well just call me by my actual name. If you want to call me by a more official YouTube name, then I guess Unit 17, either or. It wouldn't make sense to say Ultra 17. I mean, I guess you could, but Unit or Unit 17 as well if you guys want to. It's up to you. I'm not saying either or. I don't care, guys. You can call me whatever you want. But I think I've covered all bases with this new name change. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I will try my best to answer them to the best of my ability. And I think that's about it for this video. I also hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background. I believe it is going to be a Call of Duty video. As I'm thinking now, I have so many of them, I can spare one for this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that like button, share your support. I greatly appreciate it. This video itself could get to about 20 likes, just so I can see if you guys are on board with it and support this new change on the channel. Again, nothing's going to change in terms of content. I might start reeling in a bit more Fortnite and Call of Duty videos. Of course, today being the first Call of Duty video-esque, if you count it being blended with this video. And I'm going to try... I'm going to keep all my series as they are. Don't worry. I'm prioritizing Minecraft still overall because I still love Minecraft. That's still my favorite game overall. But if you guys didn't know, Call of Duty is my second favorite game of all time. It always has been. So I'm glad that I'm actually going to be able to start posting some Call of Duty content on the channel as well. Fortnite is up there in the ranks. It might be my fourth favorite game of all time. It might pass third. I don't actually know what my third even would be at this point, but there's like a tight list. Anything that's my top, if you ever ask me what my top 5 favorite of anything is, there's always this tight, compact list, and then it's very hard to push one in front of the other, and then there's just everything else. So, yeah, if that was, I guess that's a question for later on. But if you guys are excited for the stream later on today, I don't know if I mentioned it during the discussion, but I will be streaming again later on today, Fortnite once again, but I will be using OBS now, so hopefully we will not have any issues. I'm going to be doing a test stream sometime this day before I start as well, just see if the stream works. I'm going to try to privatize it so it doesn't confuse anyone, but if it does pop up, if you see a stream pop up that has no official title or the same as it did yesterday, just ignore it. It's not, I mean, I guess you can go and show your support to it if you want. But I should have it privatized so it shouldn't announce it to anyone, hopefully. But that being said, I will see you all in later today's live stream if you are attending. If not, don't worry about it. If you have something else better to do, then I completely understand. And in that case, I'll see you all in the later videos. Goodbye, guys.